Hi, thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be doing a yoga flow for better posture. We're going to get started right away. We're going to start in standing. So we want to make sure our feet are fist distance apart. We want our hips over our knees over our ankles. We're going to roll those shoulders back for 3, and then roll them forward 3 times. Make sure your abdominals are engaged. Arms are long, palms face forward, and make sure your neck is long. And you want your chin to be parallel to the ground, so you don't want it too high or too low. And we're going to close our eyes and take a moment here, just being in our body and feeling what good posture feels like. And again, we're firming up our quads. We're not locking out our knees. Our abdominals are in. And let's take 5 more breaths here. One more breath here. Blink your eyes open, and if you're not at the top of your mat already, step to the top of your mat. We'll take a nice big inhale, sweep those arms overhead. Exhale, fold yourself forward. Plant your hands and hop or step back. Once you've stepped back, we're going to hold our plank here just for a moment. And by that I mean 3 breaths we're here for. And then we'll drop to our knees. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We're going to come to our cat and cow. We inhale in neutral, pull the belly button in. Exhale, round through cat. Inhale through cow. And again, cat. And cow. Move on your own for 3 more. Make sure you're pressing the earth away from you. And then once you finish that cat and cow, come back to center. We're going to come to our bird dogs. We're going to do 3 on each side. We're going to hold each of those for 5 seconds. We'll start on our right side, so right arm, left leg. We extend them long. Make sure we're in a nice straight line. Pull your abdominals in and lower. 2 more. We extend and lower. Last time we extend and lower. We switch sides. We're here for 3. Left arm, right leg. And lower. 2 more times, holding for 5 seconds. Lower, and last time. And lower. We're going to come to our child pose next. Open up those knees wide, big toes touch. Sit your hips back, slide those arms forward. Make sure you open up your hands really wide and plant them on the mat, and then drop your forehead. Plant your hands by your head, press yourself up. Bring those knees underneath your hips, and then step that right foot out wide. So from the front, that right leg is in line with your left, and your hands are underneath your shoulders. So that's how we want to look from both sides. Once we're there, what we're going to do is we're going to get into our hips a little bit. We're going to sit as far back as we can. Make sure that foot stays on the ground, and then come back to where our hips are over our knees. 3 more times. And 1 more time. And then we're going to take this left hand and we're going to plant it on our head. And we're going to open up our elbow to the ceiling and then touch our right arm. Our arm stays strong, our right arm. One more time. Come back to center. Now this left arm is going to reach for that right foot, and that right hand can just stay right next to your head. Come back to center, and then we'll switch sides. So now that left leg comes long. Our hands are underneath our shoulders, and we sit as far back as we can, and then we come forward. once we're back there, we're going to take that left arm and place it to our head, and we're going to turn up and then down. Make sure that right arm stays strong. 4 more. Two more. And last one. Great. And now we can come back to all fours, tuck those toes, and press yourself up and back into downward dog. Lift your right leg high. Bring it all the way through, coming to that high lunge. We sweep ourselves up. Drop your knee. Bend into your knee and straighten your back leg. Bring your hands heart center. Keep your belly button in. Shoulders away from the ears. Lift those arms back up. Palms face forward. We're here for cactus arms. So we draw our elbows by our side as we press our heart forward. Inhale lifts us up. Exhale bends us forward. One more time. Bring those hands to heart center and step forward. Great, now we'll just step back into that high lunge on the other side. Take a moment here with those arms over your head. And then open up your hands forward. We're here for our cactus pose. We press our heart forward, reach those arms up. And again. And then bring those hands to heart center. Take a moment here. Make sure your abdominals are pulled in. And then we can step forward. Great. From here, big inhale, sweep those arms overhead. Exhale, fold yourself forward. Plant your hands, step back into plank. Holding it here, press the floor away. Pull your abdominals in, squeeze your quads. And then we can press back into downward dog. Lift that right leg high. Bring it forward, come into that lunge again, but this time both our hands come to the inside of our foot. We're going to come to a twist here. Right arm up, left arm. Right arm down, left arm up. Pardon me. Gazes at that left arm. Left hand comes down. Right hand comes to the outside of your right foot. Step back. Hold that plank. And then sit your hips back, coming to downward dog. Lift that left leg high. Bring it all the way through. Come to that high lunge again, but hands come inside. Left arm down, right arm up. Right hand comes down, left hand comes to the outside of your left foot. Step back into plank. Hold it here one last time. And then lower all the way down. We'll come to our locust pose now. So neck is nice and long. Its nose is hovering over the mat. Arms are long by your side. We pull our abdominals in with our inhale. Exhale, press the floor away. We're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together. And then lower down. 2 more times. Inhale here. Exhale, press away. Hold it here. Pull your belly button and squeeze those glutes. And lower down. Last time. Inhale here. Exhale, press away. And lower down. Hands come underneath shoulders, tuck your toes, press up to all fours. We're going to come to our child's pose again. So knees are wide, big toes touch. Sit your hips back, and this time we're going to drop to our elbows so we can open up through our shoulders and our triceps here. So bring your forehead to the mat, and then your hands can come together behind your head. And then bring your hands to the mat, slide them by your head, press yourself up. Bring your legs together, sit down on your hips, and then rotate all the way down. And then we're going to lower ourselves all the way down. We're going to come to our twist. So our left leg is long, right knee comes into our chest, and then we can bring that right knee all the way to our left. Arm is long behind us, gazes at that right arm. center, right leg is long, left knee comes into chest, and then drive it over to the right side. Left arm is long behind you and gazes at that right arm, that left arm. Back to center. We're going to keep our knees bent and we're going to bring our arms over our chest, palms face each other. We're going to get into our shoulders here. So what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze our shoulder blades behind us as best as we can and then release. So our whole body stays the same except for we're trying to scoot our shoulder blades together so they touch and then release, which they won't touch, but just in the general direction of the other one. We're moving it and release one more time. And release. And now we're going to reach our fingertips up as we round through our shoulder blades and release. Round through those shoulder blades and release. And again, one more time. Great. Now we can drop those arms along by our side. We're going to come to our bridge pose, so pull our belly button in here. Exhale, peel your spine away from the mat. We're active in our feet and our arms. Pull your belly button in here. And then you can lower yourself back down. 2 more times. Inhale here, exhale, press up. And lower back down. 1 more time. Inhale here, exhale, press up. Make sure you're activating those glutes. You're gonna keep those glutes active here. Protect your lower back. Pull your belly button in and lower back down. Great. So now we'll bring our legs out long. We'll come here to our Shavasana. So again, when we're in our Shavasana, we want our legs to be heavy and relaxed, but we also want our belly button to be slightly active here to protect our lower back. Arms are long by our side, palms face up. Shoulders are away from our ears. Find length through that neck by maybe reaching your neck up just a little bit. Tuck your chin so that it's not too high up or not too low down. Finding that nice middle ground. Close your eyes and get comfortable. You're going to start to bend your knees, plant your feet, roll onto your side, and then press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you feel more upright and engaged in your body. I hope, please like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Thank you.